and I hit here, hit here. Sometimes I vary it. I'll give them a ba. They look at me like I'm crazy, but then they know this right here is me. And then I give them the peace. I'm out.
This is Bleaching Black Culture. When the Fisk Jubilee Singers performed Steal Away to Jesus for Queen Victoria, they inspired the name Music City of the U.S. Earl Tucker popularized a dance called the Snake Hips. Many say he was the father of isolation dance moves that eventually led to pop locking. The Harlem Renaissance was known as the New Negro Movement, and from it flourished icons such as Billie Holiday and a variety of other artists that changed the art world.
Cultural theft has been, and especially when it comes to black culture, as American as apple pie. From the time that we were brought over here on slave ships and our very lives were stolen from us.
White people steal their culture from blacks. I mean, they stole blacks, they brought us here. So when they refer to us as, Negro colored, these made up words, Afro-American, black, all that, I'm not an Afro-American, you have to call it what it is. I'm a stolen African.
We saw this in 12 Years a Slave, where when we weren't singing and dancing to entertain the slave master, we had to fight to the death in this brutal kind of no-holds-barred fighting that went on. But beyond that, black artists have never been properly compensated for their work. If I had to quantify how much America has profited from black culture, I would start with slavery and the fact that companies like Lloyd's of London became Lloyd's of London because they insured the slave trade. The first stock that was traded on Wall Street were black slaves. Trillions of dollars, if I had to quantify it with a number. Not billions, trillions.
I think what differentiates theft from unification, if you will, or integration even, if you will, or sharing all of this with one another, is whether or not it's being acknowledged who that belongs to.
The story that has existed throughout the history of this country, from white artists that put blackface on.
Baby, I'm coming. Oh, God, I hope I'm not late.
From Elvis Presley, taking us not just black music, but even a song that had been previously recorded, You Ain't Nothing But a Hound Dog, and becoming a superstar with this, is indicative of what happens with cultural theft.
You ain't nothing but a hound. You ain't nothing but a hound.
Don't do my thing and not give me my share. So that's where it becomes theft.
They really rock it in Boston and Pittsburgh, PA. If anybody had an ocean across the USA.
It's very difficult for me to talk about Chuck Berry because I lifted every lick he ever played.
So there's people still giving people credit, but they're giving them credit and they're still over there or down there, and you created this together, you're up over here.
This is a gentleman that started it all, as far as I'm concerned.
I'm giving you shout-outs, but I ain't writing you checks.
You stole it. You know you stole it. Stop lying.
This borrowing concept versus stealing. This yin and yang approach of music and ownership has been around for decades, and it's going to continue. Today, a copyright infringement dispute involving Robin Thicke's Blurred Lines. He himself said he was inspired, just like Elvis Presley said he was inspired.
Marvin Gaye's children have settled a portion of their lawsuit regarding the hit song Blurred Lines and its similarities to Gaye's song Got to Give It Up.
Who taught you, please? Who taught you to hate the texture of your hair? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin to such extent that you bleach to get like the white man? Who taught you to hate the shape of your nose and the shape of your lips? Who taught you to hate yourself from the top of your head to the soles of your feet? Who taught you to hate your own kind? Who taught you to hate the race that you belong to? So much so that you don't want to be around each other. No, before you come asking Mr. Muhammad, does he teach hate? You should ask yourself, who taught you to hate being what God gave you?
Ignore. Just refuse to publish any facts of African history that don't go along with our racial theories.
We need to create a religious and scientific doctrine so that African slavery won't appear that bad after all.
What we need to do is flood the world with new African histories that contain our European perspectives.
Start renaming people and places. Replace African names with Arabic and European names. This will disguise their true black identity.
Let's change the criteria for defining race. For example, one drop of Negro blood in America makes you a Negro, no matter how light the skin.
Yes, in reporting ancient African history, reverse the standard. No matter how dark the skin, woolly the hair, or thick the lips, you don't have to be a Negro.
When black contribution to civilization is too obvious, let's find a way to attribute it to outside white influence.
All the ancient historians contradict your theory. We'll just discredit them.
It's you liberals who have lifted them up, Howard.
Oh, you conservatives make a mistake. You can't afford to strangle hope in people. Without hope, people become dangerous.
No, Howard. You liberals have let them invade our society. You give them jobs, political jobs.
Oh, you missed the point. It's only the smart ones we move up.
That makes it even worse.
No, we have to move them up. If we leave a smart one in the ghetto, he might develop into a leader against us. But if we raise him up into white society, we neutralize him. He feels compelled to try to act like us. He loses his identity and his racial anger, if he has it. He becomes alien to his brothers. They realize we sold him out and they grow to hate him. He becomes worthless to them and safe for us. No, thank you. In fact, in his love for the creature comforts except for color, he's become one of us.
And which one is the white doll? Which doll is the pretty doll? Which doll is the nice doll? Which doll is the bad doll? Which doll is the nice doll? And which doll is the bad doll? And why is that doll pretty?
Because she's white and he has 2 eyes.
Which doll is the ugly doll? Why is that doll ugly?
Because he's black.
Which doll looks most like you? Yeah, which one looks like you?
And that one.
Okay.
That doll.
Man, the nigga told me, FK, boy, people gonna try to kill you for this one. I said, man, you know, tell them, bring it on, baby. To be out in front of body, present with the Lord. Bars over bullshit. You know, like, everything happened for a reason, man. Everything happened for a reason. Now I was born in the belly of the beast. FK, we believe in you, that's what they tell me in them streets. And if you lead, we'll follow. Bars over bullshit, that's the motto. Got a big 45 in them cargoes, and every bullet in that bitch is a hollow. Niggas talking, but they ain't never shooting, killing the politicians.
to another nigga mama when I don't want him to sell it to mine. But that weed, I'ma blaze it, cause it ease my mind, I can't explain it. Better days gonna come if you hope for it. I love money, but I ain't selling my soul for it. If you don't get it, then you never will. The only fear I gotta find is knowing that I ain't never lived. If God for me, I can never feel. The tribulation gonna start when he releases the 7 seals. And I don't care if the devil real, cause I know my gorilla. Playing my cards quicker for them niggas in the grave. I'm pouring them hard liquor, spit fire when I open my mouth from Godzilla. And it's harder than a blue flame. Said they'll give me a deal if I rap like 2 Chainz. Now that's sad. Told them they could kiss my ass, cause I don't wanna deal that bad. I believe in the change. The Lord said high and look low, and I believe in his name. They wanna poison the minds of the youth. The signs of the time is divine and it's proof. They lie and pollute. That ain't real black history. They teach and they hide in the truth. And when they ride, I'ma shoot. Forever speaking my heart, bitch, I'ma die in this booth. So spiritual, bars are so lyrical. League is so critical, mind so political. New generation, everything is digital. Illuminati trying to perform rituals. I ain't on that, the white man know that. Feds taking pictures, so I smile for the Kodak bars. Over all of the madness, here to spread love over all of the sadness. Keep all the fashion, dressed in black in the middle of the war. I need all of the accent. When it's crunch time, I'm on the front line, leading the revolution with the gunfight.
Psycho.
I'm sick and tired of struggling.